Fragrances to wear while it's raining. Yo, what's up guys, Tim here, welcome back to another video today. And today we have a little bit of a change in scenery. We're downstairs of my house, of course. I don't get to film down here that often anymore now that my parents are retired. They're here now. I normally film upstairs now, as you guys may know, but today they went out golfing, so I took the chance to film downstairs again for once, and it's a really nice change of pace. It's a lot cooler down here. I'm in a good mood, so let's jump right into these rainy day fragrances. So fragrances in the rain. Before I even start, leave down in the comment section below one fragrance that you personally wear while it's raining, wherever you are. Oh, leave where you are as well, like where you're from, what country, what state, because rain in different countries feel very different. Rain in Thailand feels very like kind of hot, humid, and it's just disgusting. Rain in Nevada, in Las Vegas here feels extremely nice because, you know, normally it's really dry here, and rain here actually feels extremely refreshing. I love the rain here. So leave where you're from and leave one fragrance that you personally wear while it's raining. So here I have 10 fragrances, 5 niche, 5 designers. We're gonna alternate starting with the niche fragrance. So to me, rain fragrances are fragrances that generally has a little bit of freshness, but also has depth at the same time. Nothing overly sweet for me, because humid, cloying, I don't really want sweet scents. I want fresh scents with a little bit of depth at the same time to go along with that kind of heavy, humid, rainy kind of season, all right? So the first bottle we have here is from Amouroud, and this one is Whetstone. Now this is a mineral note fragrance, sea salty mineral notes fragrance, and full disclosure, this was sent to me, but all opinions are my own, of course. I'm not gonna share ones that I don't like, because why would I? That makes no sense. All right, so Whetstone here, mineral notes, sea salty notes, bergamot, and ambergris. So it opens up with a really fresh and citrusy bergamot, giving it that brightness, a white kind of feeling, but behind it all, you're gonna get this really nice sea salty note, and it smells fantastic. I've always been on a hunt for a really good, authentic feeling sea salty fragrance, ambergris fragrance, and for me, that is probably the hardest genre of fragrance to really find, because ambergris and sea salty notes are typically used to support an aquatic fragrance usually, but rarely are they used as the main attraction to the fragrance, and this one is one of those. So I'm glad I found this, and in the rain time, fantastic. It has that freshness, the citrusy feel with a lot of depth. The ambergris, the sea salty notes is beautiful, and the sea saltiness, by the way, lasts from the beginning all the way towards the end. So this is a true mineral sea salty fragrance. Very rare to find a fragrance quite like this one. So yeah, Whetstone, Amouroud, fantastic. If you want to check this one out for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below alongside a 20% off coupon code. Next, let's talk about one of our first designers here. I'm just gonna pick one, and it's this one. Jean-Paul Gaultier's Male Eau Fraiche. Now this is the Popeye version, there's a Superman version, there's also, I think, another Eau Fraiche version. So just so you guys know, all Eau Fraiche bottles smell the same. It's just different designs every year or every couple years or so they come up with a new design on the bottle, but in general, they all smell the same. So yeah, this one, fantastic, lavender, mint, vanilla. It's a summer fragrance with a lot of richness. Like, you'd be surprised, the mint in here is so creamy. It's not your airy mint, it's not your effervescence mint that fades away in an hour or 30 minutes. This mint with the addition of vanilla actually makes this one last a pretty decent amount of time. I get around 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours with this, which a lot of you might not think is good, but for a mint-based summer fragrance, 4 or 5 hours is plenty. Trust me, it's gonna be really hard for you to find a mint fragrance that lasts longer than that. In the rain, in the sun, it's super gorgeous. Like I said again, it's minty, it's fresh. It gives you a nice kind of unique, fresh, sporty feeling, but at the same time, some sensuality as well coming from that vanilla. I really like this one. Well, let me rephrase that. I love this one. It's actually one of my most favorite summer fragrance to wear ever, and probably one of the most unique summer fragrance that you can possibly own for yourself. So yeah, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Male Eau Fraiche, that's our first designer. Second niche we have here is one that I feel like a lot of people would agree with me that this is one of the best rainy day fragrance ever. There's something about this that once mixed with the humidity of the rain, the freshness, the cooliness of the rain, it just works like magic. It's like this fragrance was made for the rain. And this one is Bond No. 9's Bleecker Street. There's, God, the blueberry in here, the musk in here. It doesn't have that much freshness, but somehow, man, it smells just absolutely breathtaking. in the rain. The musk, the blueberry, the humidity, the coldness, it works. It just works. This is one of the best rainy day fragrance ever made. It's not really made for rain. I'm just saying that for the rain, it is just impeccable. It's actually, if I were to rank all these fragrances on the niche side, this is probably #1 best rain fragrance ever. It's actually quite mass appealing as well. I've gotten compliments with this, and it's a beautiful fragrance. It really is. Bond No. 9's Bleecker Street. If you live in Seattle, Washington, and there's a lot of chances to test this out in the rain, I highly suggest you own at least a sample of Bleecker Street by Bond No. 9. It's that fantastic. Hermes Eau Fraiche. Now this is a surprising love for me. Not a surprising like, but a surprising love. Just because the EDT, the eau de toilette version, I hate that so much. Just thinking about wearing it, my skin just starts crawling, man. I don't like the smell of that at all. The bitter orange is just too strong for me. It's too much. And even in the dry down, man, I still feel like it's really not that good of a fragrance. For me anyway, for my taste, I just absolutely like loathe it. But with this, some reason it's the complete opposite. I actually really love this one. It's just, to me, this gives a much more wearable vibe. It's fresher, it still retains the gentleman DNA of what the original is trying to go for. It still retains all of that, the gentlemanliness, the professionalism mixed with some freshness. It just smells 1000% better than the eau de toilette, and especially in the sun, in the spring, and in the rain, of course. This is super good. Eau Fraiche, it's just hidden gem for sure. Spring, summertime, if you want a professional, clean look with a little bit of that clean, kind of almost sexy, attractive edge to it, really good. Eau Fraiche by Hermes, fantastic fragrance. Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Silver Mountain Water by Creed, yeah. OG fans of Imagine Scent all know this one. This one is just really fresh. Springtime heaven, is cooling. It has kind of like an icy, mountainous air kind of feel, alongside some green tea, alongside some berries. It's just, man, it's sweet, green, and fresh. This is my daily driver for springtime. I wear this daytime, nighttime, anytime. In the rain, it smells fantastic. I would definitely repurchase this without a doubt if I ever run out. So yeah, Creed Silver Mountain Water, fantastic fragrance. I'm not gonna talk too much about that one because it's a known fragrance. Most of you should have already smelled it. If not, you're really missing out. Next one, we have a designer fragrance, and this one is INVICTUS AQUA, the 2018 version. Yeah, INVICTUS AQUA is fresh. It's slightly bit sweet, not overly sweet, more fresh, more aquatic, fantastic fragrance to wear in the rain time. Like I said, with that little bit of sweetness, it's just enough to where it's never too cloying. It's still plenty attractive. The yuzu in here mixed with some aquatic notes really makes this one smell very just mass appealing. Fresh, mass appealing, slightly bit sweet, in the rain time, fantastic choice. And it's one that you can wear this all summer long if you want to just go out to party, if you're in any occasion at all where you want compliments, maybe a little bit more of an extrovert occasion, bars, club, beach, whatever, this will work for you. And being able to wear this one in the rain is really just a bonus. Our next niche pick is gonna be one from L'Artisan Parfumé. This one is Skin on Skin. Now this is, I always explain it like this. It's the strangest fragrance that I smelled texture-wise. Because when you spray a fragrance, it usually has a fragrance feel on your skin, or an oily feel on your skin if you're using an extrait de parfum, stuff like that, right? But this one feels very watery, like very translucent, watery. It really feels soothing to the nose in a way. It has a very different texture. You have to smell this one for yourself to know what I'm talking about, but it's so different from all the other fragrances that I own, just in terms of texture alone. In terms of scent, this one has suede and iris, but it's so soft, it's so subtle. The suede in here is just smooth, like a watery suede. Alongside a little bit of that iris touch, it's just so good. It's so unique, and in the rain, fantastic. It's just a really good scent, sensual as well. If you like a really nice, unique suede fragrance or a unique feeling fragrance altogether, and one that you can actually wear in the rain as well, and pretty versatile for the fall time too. Skin on Skin by L'Artisan Parfumé. It's just one of my most favorite discoveries way back then, and every time I revisit it now, I still feel the same, man. It still feels unique, it feels special, and it's one that you definitely have to check out for yourself. Mont Blanc's Explorer, yeah, the designer level Aventus. This one starts off fresh with the bergamot and dries down to a little bit of a creamy, woody scent. Smells extremely attractive. A lot of that Aventus DNA at the top, but once it dries down, it becomes its own scent. This one is gorgeous in the rain, has the freshness, has the depth, the richness. This one, for me, out of every fragrance that I talk about today, is probably gonna be your most versatile one. This one you can wear all year long as well, alongside being a really nice rain fragrance. It's also the most mass appealing one on this list. You're gonna get some compliments for this. Just test this one out the next time it rains. Chances are a lot of you guys own this one in your collection already. Just try it out the next time it rains and you'll see what I mean. The richness, the darkness, it plays extremely well with the humidity or the denseness of the rain. So yeah, that's Mont Blanc's Explorer. Thé Noir 29, black tea. It has a lot of, man, some nice relaxing tea with a little bit of that peppery notes. It's the most masculine feeling tea fragrance out there, and it's my favorite from the brand Labo. I've tried a lot of Labo fragrances. They smell nice. Some of them smell very unique, but this one speaks to me the most. And you guys may or may not know, I love tea-based fragrances, and this one just strikes it for me, man. It's masculine, it's relaxing, it's attractive without coming off like you're trying too hard, because this just smells like you're loungy on a Sunday evening, Sunday rainy evening. How about that? Sunday rainy evening. And it's just perfect, man. It's loungy, it's relaxing, smells luxurious, slightly bit dark, slightly bit spicy, but overall very relaxing. Love Thé Noir 29. I'm glad I have this one now in my collection. I've been hunting for it for so long and finally have it. Super glad. Last fragrance we have right here, last designer. This is the best designer for rain time. Narciso Rodriguez for him, Eau de Toilette. This is a wet pavement smelling fragrance. It has musk in here, some violet. It's just, to me, this is gotta be the fragrance that is really, really reminiscent of rain time. You smell this, you feel like you're in the rain. There's cooling facets to this one. There's also some denseness. The musk really replicates the humidity of the rain really well, while the cooling aspect that's in here really replicates how rain feels, like cold, icy rain mixed with that little bit of that humidity, the denseness. This fragrance is just a rain fragrance to me, and this is my number one. My number one rain fragrance. If it's raining today, tomorrow, next week, anytime at all, the first fragrance that I think of to wear is this one, hands down. Check this one out if you guys have not done so yet. I think a lot of you guys probably never heard of this one or have never gotten your nose or tried this one yet. You guys really should. It'll give you a whole different feeling from the fresh or sweet fragrances that you typically are used to. So yeah, get your nose on this one. Narciso Rodriguez for him, EDT. Alright guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave down in the comment section below as well one rain fragrance that you wear yourself. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye.